In the intense world of love and hip-hop, Atlanta, where drama and personal struggles often take center stage, Season 12, Episode 15 delivers a jaw-dropping twist that has fans and cast members alike reeling. Lil Scrappy, a staple on the show, known for his charismatic personality and tumultuous relationships, drops a bombshell that no one could have seen coming. His revelation sends shockwaves through his already complicated marriage to Bambi, and ultimately threatens to shatter the family they've tried so hard to build together. The episode begins on what seems to be a regular day in the life of Lil Scrappy and Bambi. Despite their ups and downs, they are committed to co-parenting and maintaining a sense of normalcy in their hectic lives. They spend time with their children, attempting to focus on their family bond in what appears to be a peaceful moment. But behind closed doors, something much darker is brewing, and the calm facade quickly dissolves into chaos. Scrappy, who has always been a figure of strength and resilience in the public eye, opens up about a painful discovery that has rocked his entire world. Over the past few months, he's noticed a series of increasingly suspicious charges appearing on his credit card statements, charges he doesn't remember making. At first, he brushes it off, thinking it could be some sort of mistake or an error with his bank. However, the charges continue to grow in size and frequency, eventually catching his full attention. These are not insignificant amounts. Each transaction is more staggering than the last. What starts as small, odd purchases quickly escalates to a jaw-dropping total, $1 million. Scrappy, who has worked tirelessly over the years to build his wealth and career, is left reeling from the discovery. His immediate thought is that someone must have stolen his card, perhaps a stranger or an acquaintance who had access to his finances. But as he dives deeper into the charges, he begins to see a disturbing pattern. The transactions are not coming from random places or unfamiliar names. They all link back to one person, his wife, Bambi. As Scrappy processes this revelation, a sense of betrayal takes over him. How could someone so close to him, someone he trusted implicitly, do something like this? He recalls moments in their relationship when he had let his guard down, when he had given Bambi access to his financial accounts in order to cover family expenses or take care of emergencies. Never did he imagine that those small acts of trust would be used to exploit him in such a ruthless manner. The emotional weight of what he's discovered begins to hit him hard. This isn't just about money, it's about the violation of trust. Bambi hadn't just spent a little here and there, she had spent $1 million without his knowledge or consent. Scrappy's face shows his devastation as he shares the painful details with his closest friends and family members. Some are shocked, others are furious, but most of them have one clear message. Scrappy needs to confront Bambi about what's happened, and fast. They urge him to seek legal advice and take action to protect his assets. Yet Scrappy is hesitant. The prospect of dragging his personal life into the public eye, especially when his children are involved, is something he wants to avoid at all costs. Despite his inner turmoil, Scrappy decides to confront Bambi. As the couple sits down to discuss the situation, the tension in the room is palpable. Scrappy's heart races as he looks at Bambi, who on the surface seems completely unaware of the gravity of the situation. Her calm demeanor only makes things worse for Scrappy, who feels betrayed to his core. When he presents the bank statements showing the mounting charges, Bambi's face falls. She doesn't respond immediately, her eyes widening in disbelief as she processes what Scrappy is accusing her of. The silence between them feels suffocating as the reality of the situation sinks in. At first, Bambi denies everything. She insists that there must be a mistake, a misunderstanding somewhere along the line. But Scrappy's evidence is undeniable. Each charge, each expense, all point back to her. As the confrontation intensifies, Bambi's initial shock begins to fade, and the weight of her actions starts to hit her. She breaks down in tears, offering an explanation that Scrappy can hardly believe. According to Bambi, the money wasn't spent out of greed or malice. It was a cry for help. She confesses that she felt overwhelmed and disconnected, not just from Scrappy, but from everything around her. Struggling to juggle the pressures of motherhood, her marriage, and her own personal demons, Bambi turned to spending as a form of escape. She rationalized that it was a temporary solution to the stress she was facing, a way to feel in control in a world that often felt out of her grasp. For Bambi, the spending spree was an act of rebellion against the emotional turmoil she had been enduring. But Scrappy, hurt and disillusioned, struggles to accept her reasoning. He can't fathom how she could betray his trust in such a profound way. The money wasn't the only thing she took. It was his sense of security, his belief in their relationship, and the foundation of their marriage. The scene becomes emotionally charged as Scrappy and Bambi try to navigate the aftermath of the revelation. Tears flow freely as Bambi apologizes profusely, admitting that she never intended to hurt him, but that she was trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and emotional pain. Scrappy, on the other hand, remains guarded and skeptical. He's faced with the harsh truth that the woman he loved, the woman he thought he knew, has betrayed him in a way that feels unforgivable. As much as he wants to believe in Bambi's remorse, he can't help but feel that the trust between them has been irrevocably broken. The episode ends with a sense of uncertainty hanging in the air. Scrappy, now emotionally drained, is left to contemplate his next move. Will he be able to forgive Bambi and move forward with their marriage? Or is this the final chapter in their tumultuous relationship? Bambi now finds herself grappling with the harsh reality of her actions and the storm of consequences that follow. With Scrappy uncovering the truth, she is forced to confront the damage caused not just to their relationship, but to everything they've worked so hard to build. The weight of her decisions hangs heavy, threatening to unravel the foundation of their marriage and the life they've shared. For devoted fans of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, this shocking revelation has sent shockwaves through the community, leaving viewers in suspense over what's to come. The betrayal at hand has raised serious doubts. Can Scrappy and Bambi navigate through this storm, or has the damage reached an irreversible point? The emotional intensity is at an all-time high, with tension mounting as the fate of their relationship hangs in the balance. The burning question remains: will their love prove strong enough to endure this scandal, or has the trust been shattered beyond repair? With emotions running wild and uncertainty clouding their future, all eyes are on the next chapter of their tumultuous journey. Whether this marks the heartbreaking end of their relationship or sparks a dramatic twist filled with regret, redemption, or even retaliation, one thing is clear: the drama is far from over. No matter what unfolds, this moment has changed everything. Will they choose to fight for what they once had, or will the weight of betrayal be too much to bear? The only certainty is that their love story will never be the same again, and fans won't want to miss what happens next.